you a lifelong fan of General Hospital?
Are you a new fan who wants to know more about the history of the show?
Do you enjoy talking about the show with others?
Do you find yourself yelling at the TV?
Is your self-care an hour a day in Port Charles?
If so, we invite you to join hosts
Amanda Kimmel
and Shannon Coach at the place where all the hidden conversations take place and secrets are revealed.
Meet us at Pier 54,
a General Hospital fan podcast.
Hello. Hi. Welcome to the Port Charles 411. Today we are sharing our guest appearance on is it a YouTube show? Like, is that what that's called?
I think so.
Okay, because, they also do a podcast, but it's on YouTube.
Yeah, I think it's a YouTube show.
Okay, whatever it is. It was awesome. With JLJ Media. So it's James Harrison Lott. And he's not even a professional he is a professional podcaster, but it's not the only thing he does. He actually has he's a professional organizer, but he also has a ton of different shows. Yes. One for each soap opera, one for the Mandalorian, which we have now bonded over our love of Star Wars, and I will be guest starring on.
I can't wait to make fun of you.
And my son's going to guest star in it too.
Oh,
we're so excited. As long as my family watches it on Friday, because we watch it together as a family and we don't watch it without each other. But what else are we going to do on Friday? Yeah. So we will be watching it. But yeah, so it was nice to talk with, there were two other people, Lucretia Lyons and Frank Moran.
There you go.
And they're both huge General Hospital fans too.
Yes.
And I guess the three of them actually do this more frequently, but they asked us to be on, and
it was so much fun interacting with more than just us.
Yes. And to hear different takes, and also to hear that we're not alone in some of our thoughts. That was great.
We're not crazy. Other people think it too.
Exactly. So we hope that you enjoy our chat with the JLJ Media on the General Hospital Spinny Mini Spotlight.
Hello, everybody. Okay, that was outside my window. Somebody's doing a donut card, I guess, or something. Hi, this is what is this? The General Hospital Mini Spotlight and Recap Show. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm James Lott Jr. It's the end of Soap Sunday, kids. We did it today. We started out with the Young and Restless Mini Spotlight, where I spotlighted Friday 13th episode of Young and Restless. Then we did the Bold and Beautiful Mini Spotlight and Recap with Tammy Govea and Amanda Russ. And then we did the Daytime Today show, which is our new show with Amanda's here. I'll use Amanda's today. With Candace Mack and Tammy Govea, which talked about all the news and who might be the new host of Jeopardy. And then, of course, we followed Dish and Days and did their show today, talking about Days of Our Lives. And I got to talk to Ron Cavalardi last week on the show about General Hospital. And then now we're here, the caboose of the show, of the soap block. JLJ Spotlight. And I'm here, of course, with my regular folks, and she's back this week because there's only one, Miss Lucretia Lyon. Hi, Lucretia.
Hey, guys.
With a kind of a Twin Peaksian background. I kind of like that room.
Yeah, it says my mom complains. You just put a shower curtain up on your wall, and I'm like, it's a Zoom background.
Yeah, Mom. Leave it alone, Mom. And then, of course, the man with the beard, which I love, so I do love your beard. And all those things behind him, I don't know if they're books, if they're fakes, I don't know what's going on back there, or DVDs. Frank Moran.
Fakes. All my fakes. I'm just doing fake. So
it's all fake. It's all fake back there. So he doesn't read or watch movies. And then we got beards. Like, pull it off, Frank. Pull it off. And then to join our crazy little show are two folks who have their own show. Once again, we're bringing on people. We don't look at other GH podcasts as rivals. We're all friends in this gigantic, crazy soap universe. It is crazy. They have a podcast called the Pier 54 Podcast. It's a GH podcast. You can follow them everywhere. I listen to the show, and they're funny. They're hilarious. And they also do a thing that I do sometimes, which is the Port Charles 411, where they spotlight something. That's what I do too on these shows. So I want to welcome Amanda and Shannon. Hello, ladies.
Hi. Thanks for having us. I'm Shannon. I'm Amanda.
Very good. I have two Amandas today. I had Amanda earlier today too. It's kind of crazy. And she was coming from Mississippi. So you guys are all from, you guys are back east, correct?
Yeah, we're in Pennsylvania.
Oh, where in Pennsylvania?
Pittsburgh.
How did I not know that? I'm from Pittsburgh, from the north side, Troy Hill. My house is on Breakback. I sold my house last year. Hello.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. We're on the east side, so we're near Monroeville. We're in Plum.
I know Monroeville. I know. I did not. Oh my God! I talked to them. I didn't even know where they were from. I knew they were back there somewhere, but I'm like Pittsburgh. I miss my Allegheny County.
And that's why I wasn't here. Was the Pittsburgh Steelers and Cowboys game? That's right. Too drunk to drive home from Fort Worth to make it in time. Oh.
And the Steelers again today, the Bengals. So yes, I got my.
Luckily, we had a bye week.
Yes, I think it's in Pittsburgh. Oh my God, I want my Parmenti brothers. Hello, I want my sandwich.
Yeah, so good.
The one in Station Square or the one. Anyway, it's another story. But welcome, ladies. I did not know that, so welcome. I was told to ask you by fans of your show this one question.
Okay.
This, ladies.
I'm a little scared.
You ready?
Okay. Yep.
Board game.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Okay. Well, do you want to? I just happened to see it on one of the Facebook groups. They were talking about old games that you could get related to all different soaps. And so I texted to Shannon just like, hey, did you know this existed? And she jumped on eBay instantly and bought the only copy.
There's a GH.
Yeah, I'm like, that's cool. Yeah.
It's from 1982 or 83. We did an entire episode where we actually just taped us playing it and then insanely edited because there was a lot of, I have no idea what's going on. But it was so much fun. And it was so funny because all the different pieces are what there is Luke Spencer, Helen Quartermain, Monica Quartermain, and then there was Scorpio because that's all that Robert was known by because Mac wasn't there yet. So they never just said Robert Scorpio. It was just Scorpio. And Jackie Templeton was a piece.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
To be more. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So, there are a couple more that we've been able to see on eBay or something like that. If you just Google it, I think we paid like $50 for it, but it was worth it.
Are the game pieces kind of crudely shaped like the actor?
No. So they just look like little, like the sorry shaped, they're basic board game or basic. Oh man, if I had known we were going to talk about it, I would have grabbed it. Right. Because I think it's upstairs in my game closet.
Yeah, because I had like a Buffy game where they were like just pictures of them and you put them on a little stand. So I assumed it was like that. I was like, oh, but it's more like a piece. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah.
But you have a character card and then there's board meetings and board voting and stuff like that. You get points and get points taken away for relationships, for affairs, for all these different things. It was really so much fun. They definitely have to update it. It would be great.
And how do you win the game?
75 points,
right?
I think
it was like life points. Like if you won at the board meeting, you would get life points. If your relationship lasted without having affairs, you got extra life points. You had to land on like certain squares to try to have a rendezvous with somebody else, and if that worked out, you got points. So, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So now I gotta find one. But I was gonna show you what I have from 1982. It is a tote bag from General Hospital.
Oh wow! Well, now I feel like I have to get some stuff too.
It's crazy talk. It's like, okay, it's so cheesy. It's so 80s and like almost like 70s. And
that's perfect.
Look what's happening at General Hospital. So I have not used it for anything yet, but I do have that. Let's see what Lucretia has. Just show and tell.
Different stuff. Like I found a card game, I think, on eBay. That we haven't played yet.
I have that too, the card game.
We have the card game, and then we have the trivia book, and we're like, we should go through the trivia book and find out what answers have changed.
Yes.
Because they changed the stories. Yeah.
So
what do you have?
Yeah.
Well, I have our Port Charles PD on a giant shark. We got these shirts from the studio.
Yeah, this one
and these aren't GH, but I have a Crimson Lights coffee mug from INR.
I'm getting mine
next
week.
Barbie doll.
Hey,
yeah. It was like, oh, this is fun. I like this. It's like the one time I get to show these.
I got this from GH people.
Yeah.
We got those shirts. That's like 5 years ago.
I'm looking for a giant bear to put the Corinthos coffee one on, but yeah, I got this stupid shark just today that I'm like, oh, so good timing, because I've been wanting to do something with those shirts because they're so big.
They're huge.
Yeah.
They sent us these shirts that were huge, but it was just like celebrate our year on the show and everything. And they were very supportive, but like the shirts were just like gigantic.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
That's very cool. I was told to ask. I'm glad I asked that. So now after Googling, trying to find me one of those.
Yeah.
So I want that now.
Yeah, me too. Now I want that too. Now too. That's crazy. Wow, that's so funny.
How many times? Be honest though. Since you first got it, how many times have you actually played it?
Only that one.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely something that you want to play with more than one person or like more than two people, because it made having relationships very difficult because it was just the two of us.
Yeah.
It went up to like 10 people or something.
Yeah.
You could have a whole group play it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Amanda's family knows the show, so we think that we're going to try to get together and have a game night with them sometime, and also record that. And
There'll be a lot of editing.
there'll be a lot of editing.
So in the chat room, Daisy Flower Force says she just found the board game. She found one.
Really?
Don't get it, Daisy. I want it. Also, they're asking Frank, "Where's your?" We got these a long time ago. I just happened to pull mine out. So I mean, they're asking Frank, "Where's yours?"
Somewhere.
Yeah,
somewhere amidst all my wide variety of T-shirts that I have.
Yeah. Frank, how many shirts do you have? Like over 600 at this point?
Yeah, I could go easily a couple years without wearing the same shirt twice. That's not something I'm proud of. It just means that I don't like doing laundry. I buy more shirts to avoid that.
Oh God, that is so funny. I'm like, wow, okay. Yeah.
The organizer inside of James Lott Jr. is screaming right now.
I am right now.
Get it.
I am thinking of things already, Frank. I'll be at your house tomorrow. Hello to Lounging with Tony. Tony Moore is in the chat room. I don't know what he's doing. He don't watch our hospital. I don't know what he's doing here.
Oh my God. They actually have several copies on eBay, guys. So don't worry. There's enough for all of us.
Look what Amanda and Shannon.
Yeah. Sorry, you distracted me. I was like, I want one of these.
We're going to play it.
Right.
Yeah. And I thought my little shark idea was cute. The board game throws that out of the water. Yeah.
The shark is adorable, though. I mean, that's the perfect cuddle size. You know?
Yeah, and I was like, bears, meh, but shark is cooler. Yeah.
I like sharks.
Yeah.
So, Amanda and Shannon, before we get into breaking everything down, I'm always intrigued by people when they decide to name their podcasts.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So, Pier 54, what is your fascination about this Port Charles landmark? Or was it just something that just kind of popped in your head and sounded cool?
Yes. So we struggled with, we had the idea of doing this for a long time. My husband started a wrestling podcast, Ring the Bell Radio, in 2012.
Don't ring the bell radio. Don't ring the bell radio. That's right. That's right. Ring the bell radio.
And he kind of always encouraged us, because we were like, we should do something. And then it was the name that was like really, really holding us back. And I was at the gym one day and just Pier 54 popped in my head, even though I know Pier 52 is one that's been talked about a lot, but a lot of stuff happens down on Pier 54 too. And I like the alliteration with it better because I'm a nerd. But we figured, that's where everyone goes to have their secrets, like their conversations to, that's where all the stuff happens.
Everything happens there.
Exactly. So, that's how it came about.
Beautiful.
I love it. Good. And don't they mention 55 sometimes too? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I had somebody on the show years ago. They had a show called Planet Lumina because of the whole case of the alien.
Yeah.
But they stopped the podcast. They disappeared. So I don't know what happened to them. They did it for several years and disappeared. They recently had the Port Charles update on the ladies from there, the sisters from there, and they're from Canada and they do theirs. So I was like, I love there's all these little podcasts out there for a and we had a guy from GH Envy, he's from Canada also. A lot of Canadians like General Hospital.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, if I ever did mine, it would just be remember that Maxie has the Colonel Secret recipe in her apartment.
Yeah.
That's a long name though. I don't know if that really fits well into a succinct title for a podcast.
Yes, she still has
Yeah.
So we talk about it frequently. And we're going to do an episode one time of the Port Charles 411 of the worst storylines ever. And that is like.
And Nurse Nadine.
Oh, I love that
recent. Yeah.
so much. I would talk endlessly about that whole episode and what it means that Maxie has this recipe in her apartment. That's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It would have made so much more sense if they had Kentucky Fried Chicken cater Lila's kids. And
Yeah,
then
or something.
the character Colonel Sanders come and tell the story to the kids. That would have made sense.
Why couldn't it have been Norm Macdonald, Colonel Sanders? That's the best one. Or
Well,
Reba.
George Hamilton is a huge General
Yeah.
Hospital fan, so that's how he got in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you. There's a way they could have executed it a little better.
Mhm.
No, this is the best. There is no way this is peak excellence.
So you guys, let's get into it.
Sure.
Talk about this week that was in Port Charles. And overall, I'm asked our guest ladies, overall, what did you think of the week?
It was really good. I feel like we're finally getting back to Friday afternoons when you can't wait for Monday.
Okay, Amanda.
I mean, I thought that it was a good week. I don't know that it was like award winning, but it was better than some of the other ones. It's moving us forward in the storyline.
Well, we got Frank Jr. over there. Okay. What are you thinking? What do you think?
Well, for me, it's like this week, I have really enjoyed General Hospital and have been excited to watch it since it came back. And everything's been really great. And in the beginning of the week, especially like the Anna Alex stuff, I've really enjoyed. I will say Friday was probably the first day outside of a few scenes that I was a little more bored than I had been, but it's just because it wasn't my favorite characters. So yeah, like a lot of you guys, it's like, yeah, they're moving stuff forward. It's like, oh my God, I don't even care how lame it was. Like that Carly was like, it's Nell. It's like, oh, thank God. Let's end this.
That's exactly what I said when we talked about it earlier. I was like, finally, she saw that darn necklace. Like, Avery been wearing it. Come on.
I thought of Frank. So Frank, go ahead and what did you think about this week? I thought about you. I was like, what did you think?
There's a lot of frustration this week. There's a lot of, I mean, yeah, the whole necklace. I care so little about this Nina and Nell. So little about it. Seeing Sasha OD, great.
Yeah.
Great.
Finally. And then a really horribly contrived painting of Wiley's playroom scene between Willow and Michael. So terrible.
It wasn't romantic and fun for you, no.
Everything about the relationship is it's just plot. It's just like, oh, Wiley. It's always about Wiley and Wiley. Oh, Wiley, this, that. Like I see no genuine connection. If you took Wiley out of that equation, there'd be no reason for the two of them to be together at this point. If you want to make me believe that there's something about them, then please give me something else about the two of them that does not relate about Wiley.
Well, I want to go right into that story because the part that made me laugh at the whole storyline, yes, I found some funny parts to it, unintentionally.
Oh, yeah.
Willow and Michael were having sex while Chase was downstairs. I was like, they're getting it on while he was downstairs trying to help out Brooklyn, who somehow her scar went over here and not in the center where she was slashed. I'm like, why is I used to be a nurse. And I'm like, why over here? I don't understand. Everyone?
Yeah.
It's a traveling scar. It's just
moves around.
It moves away.
But I mean, basically, I was kind of, because I would get that story. They decided the annulment papers come, and they decide to sign it. But I mean, they're literally having sex while Chase is like that. He's downstairs trying to help out homegirl.
That was why I was horrified. That I was like, okay, I hope that Chase doesn't walk in on this. Again, I was glad that story was moving forward because they are very childlike and awkward. But that's why I honestly think they work together. I don't enjoy it, but that's a good time when I can play on my phone. I don't necessarily need to like everything. And they're kind of cute together in that way, that they're both a little awkward and weird. And the way it was done to me was well done, especially with all the restrictions. It at least went somewhere. And I'm glad that Chase didn't walk in on that part. He had to walk in on the second try. But
or the third, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the first time. Ooh, look at Michael. You got some tricks there, Michael.
What was that conversation? Oh, wow, you got some moves there, Mr. Chris. I'm like, what? Do we talk like that? I'm like, I mean, how we're talking? No, that's how I talk to people I do things with. So, ladies, what do you like? What do you guys think of that whole culmination?
I was disappointed the way they had Willow dressed because that was totally out of character. She does not walk around with her shirt halfway.
Oh, yeah.
So that was ridiculous in my mind. But I was
Her
glad.
painting clothes, though, Amanda. Those are her painting clothes.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you paint.
If she didn't want to get something on her shirt, she could have done it in a sports bra. We didn't need just her open shirt. It was
You don't wear sexy bras to paint. I'm sorry.
right.
No.
Exactly. So I was disappointed with that, but I was glad to see the storyline moving along because I think there is somewhat of a connection between the two of them that I would like to see develop because I'm over Sasha. So I don't want her and Michael to get back together. So I would
Don't
like
worry about most.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah.
I want Willow and Chase back together because I think that they were so good, and I loved everything that Brooklyn said to him. With you made that decision for her without her having the right information, and yeah, she and Michael are making their choice to be together now, whatever, but it's still based on a lie, and it's based on them both thinking that what they truly want is not even an option when
True.
Chase is an option.
Yeah, I think I was less excited about the Willow Michael stuff. I mean, if you guys couldn't tell, I wasn't that excited. I
Love Frank.
I was more excited about the possibility of Chase finally having that conversation with Willow, just to open up the dynamic more. And so I'm more excited about that, and I feel like this Chase walking in on them is going to put a stop to that. So, which is a bummer because I'd rather see that open up into some kind of love triangle or love quadrangle. If Michael also learns that Sasha was, part of this whole thing as well.
Well, I've always said, just like with Valentine and Nina, you need to spread the love around when you have someone hot like Valentine or Chase. And while Chase and Willow were cute, I'm not denying that. It's time for Chase to get some more loving. And if that's Brooklyn, great. That's fun. I mean, and that's sort of the thing is I'm tired of him pining over Willow. I would have liked the conversation as well, but I don't really want them to get back together because, again, spread the wealth.
Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily want them to come back together either. I don't know, Amanda and Shannon, how you feel. Are you Chase and Willow shippers or more Michael and Willow?
I like Chase and Willow.
No.
I think that Michael and Willow would have been great if they had gotten together initially before she was with Chase. Like when they were connecting through the Greek group and everything, that would have been awesome. But I feel like I like how her and Chase's relationship, it was cute. It was fun. They had their wine thing going on. I don't know. I liked it.
No, I'm ready for something more. They need to grow up a little bit. That was a nice starter relationship. They need to go from there.
But see, but then when you talk like that, though, Shannon, it makes me think like, is it Michael that's a problem? Because Michael's never really had any really decent relationship other than the stripper that got crushed, I suppose.
We all die.
Okay,
Yeah.
so something that we said so we released our recap tomorrow morning, and one thing that we said was Michael has not had a lover not die.
True.
So they cannot kill Sasha because if Sasha dies, they have to get Willow out of there before she dies. Like
I'd
we
be
can
okay
forgive
with
the
that,
2
too.
times, right? Like we can forgive the 2.5 times. Maybe we can spare her life. But everybody, Sabrina, Kiki, the only
Abby?
one who didn't was Star.
Yeah.
Abby was dead. Is dead. Star left, but that was a whole other thing.
And Rosalie, yeah. And she just disappeared, and she was by far his best.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I don't know. I always
So,
I look at these things. I look at them a certain way because I know Soap, the trope is the milk toast couple, the one that's a sweet saccharin. They always have the good girl, the good guy. And there's always, Willow and Michael, that's what they feel. That's the function they feel.
Mhm.
Are they exciting? No, they're not exciting at all. But it's very much Chase is hot. First of all, I don't care. I can watch him on screen doing nothing. I don't care. I think he's hot.
Yeah, I love that gratuitous shower scene.
Oh yeah, I was all for it. I was all in. I think
It's like, what is this, Days?
Yeah, right, exactly right. He is the bomb. So I feel like women should be falling at his feet. That's just how I feel about that. And he's so good he's good in other storylines too. He's really good, in other storyline stuff. So I just think him and Brooklyn to me are much more interesting to me than Willow. I think because Brooklyn, I've seen they really showed us them and their steps, kind of how they got there.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I feel like also with Willow too. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I guess similar to Michael, is that what else is going on with Willow? She's no longer a teacher. She's no longer working at the hospital. she's thinking about being a nurse, but then she even has that conversation with Epiphany, and it goes nowhere. It's just like, well, think about it some more and come back and talk to me if you want. Like,
because it's dumb. Because it's a dumb storyline. That's why I didn't talk about it no more, Frank. They say, okay, never mind. Why did we say that? It's a dumb storyline. Forget we said that, everybody. Now your memory was erased. She never said that. Said, okay, I should be a nurse, folks. And you don't just wake up and go, well, I was a teacher. So I should be they're two different professions. Teaching is one profession and nursing is another. Teachers don't stick needles in people. Nurses do. Like, I mean, like, I don't understand. I was like, are you effing kidding me? And like, no, you are crazy talk. So Frank, I think they wisely were just like, ooh, never mind, we'll do that. Because even Epiphany, Sonia Eddy, who we've had on the show, we love her to death with Epiphany. Her face was kind of like, what the heck are you talking about? I gotta say this line to her. Like, I mean, it was just like, I was like, no, dumb.
I almost feel like, though, like, now she's had sex with Michael. She was going to be a nurse, but not. It's almost like they're setting up for Willow to have a Sasha fate. And that's sort of the thing, is you're seeing where a lot of these characters are getting set up for exits. Like, maybe they could. And it could be similar to, say, Days, where with all the new things, they may be doing different contracts and they're setting things up in case people don't want to renew or, can't take the salary cuts or whatever is going on behind the scenes. And that's what that felt like. Like, oh, we're going to give her a new direction, keep her around, but nobody liked it. So wait a minute. We're going to maybe not do that. But where does she go? I mean,
yeah, where does she go? I mean, at least with Sasha, we got a storyline kind of with her. Even though it's dumb, but it's a storyline. It's a storyline. She's on drugs.
Yeah, I don't like Sasha.
I like Sasha. I think
she's so good.
Yeah.
She's good. I like the actress a lot. I feel like they should do something different with Sasha. I feel like they should do something different with her. She's beautiful. She can act. So I kind of like the whole Nina and her still hovering around each other. I mean, I like all that. This story. I mean, I am curious to see if she ODs or not. I'm really curious.
I think the problem is something like with it was when Alexis was becoming an alcoholic. Is watching that character change into something like that. It's never great television to watch, I think, because you're watching them just self-destruct, and just forcibly so, because we're just plot hammering this in a sense. And with Sasha, she's not, Nancy Lee Grant's going to get more screen time than the actress that's playing Sasha. So we're only really seeing Sasha during these little blips. And so she's got to be really at her worst points in all these scenes to remind you, hey guys, remember she's on drugs. So it makes it fun to watch that character in those moments, because you're like, she can't be like this every single day. There's got to be moments where she does have clarity and she is convincing people that she's a functioning adult and maintaining her job at deception. But we never see those scenes. We just see I'm having dinner with Cyrus and there's cocaine under my plate. What a
I was like, so now he's giving her drugs. So now he's giving them to her. Do you like this batch? Like, he's asking her, like, do you like the salad dressing? So do you like this batch? Or what do you think? Good, right? Good. And she was like, it's amazing. From 1 to 5, I gave it a 10. I was like, okay, girl. Like, this is a really crazy storyline. I knew something was going to happen. I had a feeling something was going to happen. I didn't know that was going to happen. I had a feeling something was going to happen.
Well, I am curious. I don't know, Amanda and Shannon, what do you feel about Cyrus's intentions towards Sasha? Because it seems like it's set up like, oh, I'm going to get her high and then we'll have sex. But when they're there at Cyrus's place, he does ask her, like, what are your reasons for here? Are you punishing yourself? Are you punishing somebody else? So it didn't seem like that was his intentions. So I don't know. What do you think about Cyrus and that Sasha scene?
I actually thought for a moment while they were at the Metro Court that, so we have a bunch of theories about Cyrus and who his kid is. We think he's Dustin's dad. So we think that he is Dustin and Faith Roscoe's kid. That would be awesome.
Faith, yeah.
But that's a whole other conversation and not what you asked.
We'll get to that.
We go on tangents all the time. That's fine.
But I had a thought, maybe Sasha is Cyrus's daughter, and that's why he's so drawn to like wanting that connection. And then she lifted up her menu and there was Coke. So I don't know. I don't know if he's doing the backdoor way to harm the Corinthos family, because he does know everything that Brando told him. She dated Michael. If something happens to her, they're going to see it this way, because, I mean, even Jason said it. Sasha's a grown woman. She made her decision, but So
But that was just to get him out of working.
but I honestly, I really don't know, because she seems like somewhere out of left field for him to just suddenly be paying attention to.
Right.
The
fact that she's like a 10 for Sasha, just based on some of the stuff we're seeing, and the fact that, you know, it is 2020 and there's budget cuts to be made anywhere. So I do feel like there could have been more, and they could have done that, because it didn't at first. Like, the deal with Cyrus is he almost seems creepy, and then there's that fatherly thing, like, what are you doing? Like, so I feel like they've always given us this out for Cyrus, just to sort of keep him around for need be with this whole story, to where he's not all bad. He was somewhat concerned, but also wants to use her. And I assumed that he was just going to do, you know, make her a coke mule or something. But yeah, plans change.
I think, and this is part of another storyline, Laura came back, which was happy to see Miss Jeannie Francis. Letting Jordan and Curtis know, like, I've done this longer before you were alive. Like, I've been doing this stuff. You're like, how did you figure this out? She's half a Luke and Laura. What the F? What do you think she was doing? She knows what's going on. But it goes to her phone call where she's like, we're in trouble. I think some of the theories we were talking about with Cyrus and Leslie Weber. There's something, and David Hamilton and Rick Redis, there's something going on there. That's what people are speculating that. Older viewers are speculating that. And I'm going,
yeah.
I think there's something there going on with that. Because why is Cyrus always on top of Laura? He was always on top of her. Just like, what are you doing, Mayor? Hi, Mayor. Hi, Mayor. There's something going on in that house, and how Laura got there too. And when she got on the phone, she saw it, her face was like, oh, nothing. I'm fine.
Yeah. It's clearly about Laura and the case 40 years ago, and it all being redacted. I mean, I wasn't alive then, but what I looked up was the information that could have been when Laura was a kid. Because didn't she kill Rick Weber before she was an adult? Because I even remember that coming up later. And I honestly think she called Scotty. And I hope so, because getting Scotty Baldwin involved is always a good thing.
Yeah. I think she called
Especially the
Scotty.
two of them together.
That's my cat.
I should call it. There's your baby. Hi, baby. No, but I think
that's what my hands are doing.
I think Cyrus and all that has to do with. I think it has to do with somebody related to Laura. I was thinking Leslie Weber. I was thinking, or David Hamilton, which was her stepdad. I mean, whatever was going on. There's all these stuff that's going on. I think there's something going on. And Rick Weber. I think that was 40 years ago. I think I was alive, so I think it was. I think it was that something around that time. So, but I remember they changed some of the history, of course, which folks do to like we're a storyline. But Scotty was part of that. Remember, Scotty was a part of that. So I know. I mean, I think so. I think Amanda and Shannon, you guys. I think if there's something going on, I think he's related. Yeah, I think something's related. They're all related somehow. There's something going on. But that'd be creepy if Dustin's related. Well, no, it'd be a step relation. Because you say him and Lulu. Anyway, Lulu's leaving too. So
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I was like, that'd be a relation, but I think it'd be a step relation somehow because Rick Weber wasn't her real father. So it's like, so I don't know. So that'd be okay, but still close.
Are you thinking that Cyrus is then also Lulu's dad and Luke's not? Is that what?
No, not at all. I think it's just there's some kind of. I think it's more about Laura. It's a relation to Laura. There's something going on there. I think I'm saying that Lulu's the offspring. So I was thinking it's just something. If you mentioned Dustin, we don't know much about him, so something's on. Something's off. Yeah, it's gonna come up with him. But I just think that it's kind of interesting when But I said she was just like, oh no, I'm good. I'm fine. I'll see you guys later back in Port Charles, right? Okay. And it was like, you guys are PIs and commissioner. You didn't see that she freaked out for a second.
Yeah.
Like, we're in trouble. Okay, girl, we're in danger, girl. So we'll see what Laura has to do. I think it's Scotty too. But see, it's this whole thing. Yeah, there's stuff going on. So I think it's something going on there.
Here's like with Dustin, whether he's got something, he's part of something bad, or he just has a past that he doesn't like to talk about, and it's gonna end up getting torn open once he and Cyrus are connected. Because it doesn't seem like Dustin. I mean, we haven't really seen. I mean, we don't know anything about Dustin, so you could easily write him to be a really bad guy that we don't know about. It's all been a cover story. But I mean, otherwise, there really has been an indication that he's a creeper or got something wrong with him.
So John in the chat room says that Laura accidentally killed the nurse Rick was having sex with, and Scott killed Rick Weber. That's what they mentioned in 2002.
Yeah.
There was somebody else thinking, so is the nurse Cyrus's mother?
Yeah, could be.
Ben's story,
Mm.
you know.
Okay.
But you see Cyrus was so fixated on Laura when he came to town. He's so fixated on her that I was just like, for me, anytime I get Gene Francis in a scene, I'm like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Storyline. And Scotty, you know, any kind of storyline for them. But I think there's something there. And you're saying 40 years ago. I mean, they're going back, and we're talking. This is the 80s.
Yeah.
We're talking the late 70s, early 80s. So there's something going on there.
So do you think the person that he was keeping in that house is a character we know, or
maybe?
I feel like it is because we have Jackie Templeton back too, and wasn't she involved with the story with the Laura lookalike?
Yes.
I think is what I looked up, and
She's trying to find her
this
sister.
could all be tied together. Yeah.
So back in the days, I was there.
Laura, and her sister was Laura, and she was kidnapped and brainwashed by David Gray.
Yes.
Yeah.
In a cult.
Yes. Played
So
by
then
played by Janine Turner of Northern Exposure fame later.
Hmm.
She played the sister. So I was there. I watched it. So I mean, I was there. So I was like, I mean, it was Demi Moore and Janine Turner. They weren't famous or anything yet, and they played. She was looking for her sister. That's how she knows. She knows Scorpio, and all that. So it's kind of like, yeah. So they're digging. I'm actually shocked because Frank and I always talk about this. But I'm shocked they're actually going back in history pre 2014. Not being a little shady.
Yeah.
And actually digging in because also they this week we had Sonny mention Karen Wexler. And I was like, we haven't heard that name in a long time either, kids.
I
So we're
say
going to bring that story on our Thursday episode. We're going to talk all about the Karen pill poppins, Sunny stuff.
I'm so excited. I love Karen.
Yeah, I will say I was shocked that they did that, but several scenes that they've had with Sonny have been so good lately, where it's like him talking to Taggart about Ava and their history was so good, and then this Karen talking to Jason, and it's like, wow, we're really having Sonny reflect on things, and it's nice to see.
Well, I know it's also his 25th anniversary on the show. I mean, I know that's kind of
Yeah.
I think also that's good, but I agree. I was like, Sonny's been less annoying these days, so it's been really
Oh
wonderful.
yeah.
I think 25th was last year because that's when they did the flashback, and it was actually his son was playing him as a child.
I thought, okay, well, you know, it's been this year. It's felt like 10 years, so I mean,
It's
going
true.
on. So you're probably correct. But either way, he's been on a show for a long time, so I feel like that's why they're finally digging back. They're probably how they related that back to Cyrus again. They related to Cyrus and how he said he couldn't say anything because Sasha, because he got that girl. That's why Scotty hates him. That's why Scotty has a right to hate him.
Yep.
And certainly with the death of Mike, I mean, I think it puts Sonny in a place where you're thinking about, you know, your life, the decisions you've made, how they've affected other people as well. So I think that's a really good moment to have Sonny be able to have those kind of chances to kind of talk about his past and things that he's done wrong.
And yes, George Charles killed Karen Wexler. The show.
I know.
The show.
You could always come back though.
Oh, seriously. Days of Life brings back dead people like it's like water dropping out of a faucet. Oh, you were dead once. You were dead once too. You were dead once too. They do it all the time. GH, you can do it.
GH just needs Dr. David Hayward. They have Dr. Rolfe. We need David Hayward. He can bring back anyone from the dead.
Birthday boy, Vincent Irizarry. He had a birthday.
Yeah.
He had a birthday this weekend, my buddy. So, yes.
Maybe Karen Wexler is the one that's...
I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries.
No, I was saying we just interviewed him a couple weeks ago because we basically dedicated the entire month of October to breaking down Anna Devane.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we did the crossover when she was on All My Children. And then we talked to him about that after. And we're like, so here's the opening for you to come to Port Charles because, you know, Alex is coming back. And because he was talking about like that brain mapping or something on All My Children. Yeah. We could bring him into Port Charles because of that.
Yeah, I gave him a pitch too for what you could do on General Hospital. Here's a ton of things. I mean, we no longer... Yeah, I'm sure we all have our David stories. Come on, GH. We all have given you ideas. Put them together and bring David.
I mean, Vincent is an amazing actor, first of all. Very underrated. He has an Emmy, folks. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to act. And David Hayward's one of the best characters on daytime TV. So,
oh, yeah.
You know, bring him on. Bring him on. But again, so Sonny relating to Cyrus, Carly being Carly, Jason calming her down, the whole thing. We saw Avery, of course, which I knew when they brought out Avery, I go, it's because of that goddamn necklace. I knew that's why they trotted her out. I knew it. Because again, we talked about it a little bit. I just am so like surprised. I mean, it was kind of nice seeing this chick, Phyllis Caulfield, come out and get to know, I was there, now your baby was right. But again, there's no payoff unless they're going to have her go crazy on Carly.
That's what I'm hoping, because we need that, because Cynthia is so good. And in the funny scenes, she is phenomenal. But Nina and Jax and all this crap is so boring to me. And I'm like, let's give Cynthia some meaty material, because we've got to do something with Nina. But I also feel like her going crazy is probably in game. But let's do it, and let's do it right. And her versus Laura Wright is like guiding light all over again. So I'm here for it. And thank God.
Well, when she threatened Cyrus, I was like, okay, we've seen this side. We don't get to see that side of her that much. So, but I think why go crazy on Carly, because she's gonna blame Carly for possibly the death. Yeah. Just gonna and because Carly hated it. I have a feeling that's what the show's gonna go.
I think I feel like it's going to play. Carly and Jax are not going to tell Nina for whatever reason, which is going to be frustrating. And the reason, I don't know why, because everybody knows what happened between. Which is really the truth anyway. But all they're just admitting is that Carly was there at the ridge when Nell fell off the cliff. That's basically all they're admitting, because she didn't push Nell, she didn't do anything. She could just be honest.
But Jax told her to lie, though, and this is all Jax's fault. And so, if only we could get a with Nina on Jax and just to right some wrongs here, but
so I don't think the show's going to be able to be convinced that was through Nell's fault. It wasn't anybody.
The truth, and Jax will convince her to lie again, because that's Jax. And let's face it, all of the Nell stuff traces back to Jax, really. It became about Carly, but if he didn't take Nell's kidney, would we really have all this crap? Probably not.
Nope.
We wouldn't. Yeah. But they're pushing Carly and Jax together in this weird way.
Well, they're good together.
They are.
That's the one time I like Jax in this whole comeback.
They are, but it's just kind of like, speaking of hot stuff and older actor, I was like Gregory Harrison.
Oh yeah,
kids. I was like, he looked good. I was like, Gregory, you are.
It's a good-looking family.
What?
I said that's a good-looking family.
It is a very good-looking family. I was like, Michael Easton, all that. I was like, wow. Yeah. When he walked in, that whole cheesy thing of Epiphany from the side, the light, like she's like an angel looking at her. You can go in now. I was like, I think it's weird. And then I was like, but he walked out, I was like, Gregory Harrison. Okay, I'm here for it. So the family is together now. And Jackie's still off running around doing whatever she's doing, but she'll be home soon. But he's back, and the scene with Finn was great. I thought it was great. What you guys think?
Shannon, Amanda, do you think that Finn is Chase's dad, or do you think Gregory's his dad?
I think it's going to be Finn, just because they have to twist it that way, but that's not the storyline I want them to go with.
Yeah, we don't want it to happen, but we think that's what's happening here.
Same here.
Great.
He's losing everything. Oh, he's going to lose his mind.
Well, that gives Brooklyn the perfect opportunity to pick up the pieces.
Yeah, I mean, and I feel like Josh Swicker deserves some meaty material. He's good, and I feel like we're going for a dark path with Chase, because if Sasha is dead, he wants to come clean to Willow, but they're already there. I mean, Brooklyn, I think she's wrapped taping Brianna Lane, and they're waiting for Amanda to come back. I feel like this was an exit for Brooklyn. Yeah. And I feel like this is going to be Chase leaning on his family that's crumbling as well, and we'll see, because this might be some good material for him. Because I know a lot of people don't like to see their characters unhappy, but I think it was like Maura West was even saying something about this the other day about why. Like, that's the best stuff. I know.
When they're unhappy.
When it rains, it pours. So, I mean, if you're going to lose your girlfriend to your ex-best friend and then lose your brother who's actually your dad.
Yeah.
My brother, my father, my brother, my father. Right. Exactly. I mean, I think Michael Easton, they all can act. That's the thing. They all can act. So I'm very excited. And I'm actually excited to see Kim Delaney. I was a huge Army Wives fan, so I loved her on that show. I loved her on that. So, and Chloe Lanier, who played Nell, was on.
Yeah, I was like, she was on there.
Speaking of a small world. But I haven't seen her act in a while. So, and of course, she was on NYPD Blue and that kind of stuff. But I haven't seen her act in a while, so I'm really curious to see if Kim can still bring it too, can bring it on and bring it. And that, so some great folks. So that foursome is a great foursome. But I'm like, I like you ladies. I don't want to. I want them to be brothers. I think they're brothers.
Yes.
And they're such good brothers. Like they finally just got that good relationship, and right.
I know, but I think the end game is Finn's the dad. Finn, you are the father. I think that's what's going to happen. I know Frank's not happy. I just yeah.
Did this week sell anybody on the idea of the Finn and Anna romance?
No.
Genuine expression of care and love towards each other, but does anybody care or buy it?
No, because let's just say, who really loves Anna? That look on his face when he realized she was fine. They had and this is where we have another father-son with Valentine and Peter. That look they both gave when Anna and Maxie came in, that's love.
Okay, I'm going to see that and raise Valentine and Anna. That's where the story is.
Oh,
Valentine,
definitely.
Anna, and Peter. That's the family. Even though okay, so, ladies, I don't know if you know this. I'm going to give you a little disclaimer. I hate the character of Peter. I've been that way since the very beginning. I do not like him. I hate having to talk about his storylines. There have been shows. Good, Amanda. There have been shows where I purposely didn't talk about his storyline. I was like, I don't give an F. I don't care. I didn't talk about it. I am not a fan. I didn't get zero chemistry with anybody. But I will say this. And okay, record this. This is November 15th, 6:50 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will say that one of the first I did almost see chemistry. Almost. Between Peter and Alex.
Yeah.
And she was talking to him about how they are. And Peter and Maxie for a second. For the first time all these years, I saw a little tiny, teensy little bit of chemistry between the two.
And I know that everybody hates Peter. I mean, I'm to the point where I am like, I like Wes and I feel bad for him. So I'm a little like he's going to stick around. We got to figure something out. But that was the thing, is him with Alex was so good. And I feel like his best stuff is being evil. So let's let him be the bad guy. Yeah. Let's let his whole world crumble, because I like the relationship with him and Valentine. And I think, because let's face it, Faison can't have 3 super hot kids. I'm sorry. And so Peter looks way more like Valentine, okay? And it wouldn't be that much of a stretch. And I feel like that's where they're going.
Well,
and him and Anna, so yeah.
Him and Anna, I'm all for. I'm all for it. All for it.
Now, Sharon, you raised your hand though earlier for I saw that for the Anna and Finn. So
I like Anna and Finn. I know that they got really dry there for a little while, but I like them together. And I felt like this week it kind of resparked why I like them together, because they really do have a good. They're just cute.
But Valentine's the hottest dude on the show.
Really like Michael Easton now. So I have a big Michael Easton crush. So
yeah.
And I still understand, after all the Finn and Anna have been through, that Anna so quickly agrees with Valentine. Oh, we can't tell Finn about what the deal is with Peter. Like,
even though Finn knows, he looked at the results.
Right.
Well, there was nothing in the envelope, so he knows the results were there and were looked at, but he didn't actually see what they were.
And I was actually surprised that Anna and Finn didn't break up right there, because he knows the truth. Maybe he doesn't really remember it. But then there's also the fact that he almost died and he's a father now. And all Violet has in his mind, because Hayden is off. And that's what surprised me. I'm like, oh, they're going to drag this out more, because we know they're headed for a breakup. But it's like, where does that leave Finn, and why? And that would have been a good out for him. As a father, I don't want to be involved in your lifestyle. And but I guess we're going to go with you lied to me, which is lame. Like, I appreciate the fact that we've moved on from that with Liz and Franco and Nick and Ava, but those are the superior couples.
They're gonna have them go for the wedding, the boring wedding we've been talking about at some point, and something's gonna happen.
Well, Alex is gonna come back, because
she ain't dead. Come on,
yeah. I jumped over the side of the ship, and Anna again showing how terrible she is. Where if it wasn't for Maxie, she would have been dead. So come on, Anna, you're better than that.
But here's the thing about Finola Hughes. I mean, she's such a good actress. I mean, I can watch her in anything. And I'm like you, fam. I'm like, girl, really good, turn around and go walk this direction, and so she can slide off. But she's shot, and she's like slowly sliding off. And you're way over there doing some over here. I'm like, I don't understand. I don't under. You're a spy. I don't understand. Like I don't understand what's going. Are you losing it? I mean, I don't know. You're out of practice. Like what's going on? I mean, all the way back to the beginning of her, where Alex slowly walks up to her and then knocks her out. Like yeah, she's slowly. So you can go over here. You can go over there. You can get a gun. Or do this. But she was like, ugh. Like how'd that happen? Like oh my god. It was like they made her dumb. It was I didn't like.
Well, and especially when they let Alex like lay a huge guilt trip on her before she falls off the side of the haunted star. Like, it was supposed to be you. You were supposed to come back for my son and raise him because I couldn't or didn't want to do it. Like, what? Why? So why is this now Anna's fault that all this happened to Peter?
No, there's many holes in the storyline. I did like Maxie Booth the whole time.
Maxie was great.
Like, kill this crazy bitch. I was like, that's right, Maxie. That's right. I loved it because Alex wouldn't have hurt her. She had the baby, so we knew that she was hurt.
Yeah,
she was hilarious. I thought it was funny. That was funny.
Yeah, I just always have to give it to Kirsten Storms because no matter what crap they give her, and this can't be said for everyone, but she just delivers and she looks happy to be there and plays Maxie so well. So she deserves all the kudos because Finola killed it. I love when she plays the dual role, and we all know this isn't it for Alex, but yeah.
They're done. And Valentine calls. I almost said Tad.
Wow.
Because wait till we have to have a scene with her. We have to have a scene with her and him and Kim Delaney. Obviously, have to happen.
Yeah.
Like where's that speedboat? No.
Was it a jet ski?
Jet ski. Yeah. I'm getting old. Jet ski. So I was like, but my thing was, he's like, I want to change it because he did get changed from being almost killed. He wants to change his will.
Yeah.
To protect Charlotte. I was like, oh, okay, because of complete the mission, Dante. I thought of Frank the whole time. I got to complete the mission. Complete the mission.
Just an awkward scene between Dante and Peter in his office. Like, cybersecurity just said that there was a alert, so I was checking it out, but it's not here. Oh, all right.
It's like you're not IT. You are secure. So why are you on the computer at his desk? It's like it was just so. Yeah. Oh my goodness! It just I don't even understand. But again, that storyline just makes me want to jump off a bridge. So I just can't even.
I'm happy to have Dante back though.
Yeah,
no, I'm glad Dante's back. No, I like Dante the Beard. It's fine. He's back. But I'm curious.
Oh no, because I think he's sticking around. I mean, because Emmy's going to be leaving much sooner rather than later. So I assume the Peter storyline is not going to wrap up that quickly, so it looks like Dom's going to be sticking around sans Lulu for a little bit, which I guess could be interesting.
Well, I mean, the thing is, the character, I've said this for years, and I don't know how you ladies feel about this. The character of Lulu has been dumbed down for years because she's not a Spencer anymore. Not to me. You don't act like a Spencer. You're Luke and Laura's daughter. You don't act like any of them. You're a whining, annoying. And it's not the actress. She's lovely. It's the writer.
100%. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and I will say though, since they came back, they were writing Lulu so much better. There were a lot of scenes like with her and Sunny where she was sort of the mini Laura. And I was like, this is great. And we're finally getting that because Emmy is wonderful. I mean, she's still my favorite Abby. No offense to Melissa Ordway over at Y&R. It's like, yeah, she's so good. And that's weird about the whole, he can't stay off Twitter. And so Julian is definitely out. But with Lulu, that's never been confirmed either way. And to me, if you're cutting people, that would not be in my top 5. Again, I'm not Frank Valentini or anybody in charge, but that seems odd. So I almost wonder if they didn't get Julie Marie Bergman back and are pulling, because ABC loves to do this. And I really hope they don't do this with another actor on the show, because I like my Nicholas the way he is.
Tyler's back. He's back in LA. He's back.
Yeah, but I like Marcus and he's earned his place just like Emmy earned her place. So this is the only thing that makes sense to me is maybe that's what's going on, but I don't like it because again, the girl earned her spot. She spun gold many times.
Right.
But my thing is,
do you watch her on Instagram at all?
Yes. Watch on Instagram.
I mean, she's packed up all her stuff and like they're moving.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah. She's very active on Instagram and on her stories talking about how she's moving. She posted one picture showing like her and her family and she's like, sometimes this is all that matters. There's the days that remind you this is all that matters, and it's her partner and her kids. And yeah, 'cause she was complaining about the movers the other day because they finally had a set of movers come and they packed up like next to nothing in half a day. And then they were going through their storage unit and like going through just weird stuff in it. So yes, I think that she's definitely, but I was wondering the same thing too about Julie. And we've talked about it so much that it's definitely not the actress, because she's been able to take some stuff off. But exactly how you said, since they've come back from break, it's like they took that time to really reflect and say, okay, where could we really improve on some of these characters? And they've been nailing Lulu ever since they came back. So why? And I know all of us are happy. I see it all over, social media. People are so happy with the way that she's been written lately. And now.
Well, for me, I like Marie Berman. So, I mean, I'm a big fan of her. So, and I've seen her other things too. But whether they bring her back or not, right. Whether they bring her back or not, I need the character to be written well. That's I almost like Frank. Like, I know Frank agrees with this. Don't bring her back and still have a horrible character written. I mean, like, bring her back or bring someone on as Lulu to make sure they really are Lulu. Like, don't screw with it. Tyler Christopher, you guys don't know, he is back in business. He's been tweeting on Instagram. He's back. I mean, he had a hard time, and so he's getting back to life. There's speculation about Days of Our Lives, speculation about GH. I mean, it's speculation. But I like Marcus. I like Nicholas. It's fine. But Tyler is Nicholas. I'm sorry. I mean, if they can't have him back, I'll take it.
Hey, the chat agrees with me because, Marlon Wallace and Mark M say Marcus must stay. I love Tyler too, but the one time I would say that there was the exception is when, you had the Todd and Victor situation where you kept both of them because Trevor had earned his spot too, and they worked it out. And then they did the same thing with Billy and Steve over with Jason. But like the Greenlee thing, and that's where ABC really put their foot in the mouth, but that wasn't Rebecca Budding's fault, and she will always be Greenlee. And sadly, that girl Sabine Singh was not given enough material, and the way that it trotted out was bad, but it did work out in the long run.
It's interesting. Speaking of characters I don't care about, but he made me laugh unintentionally again. This show's not a comedy, folks. It's a drama.
I laugh all the time. What are you talking about?
It could have been the edible. It could have been whatever. The writing. Who knows? But
could have been.
Dev, when he went off to the ladies about Cameron, I just started laughing. They're like, I don't care about you, and don't like she just like you get upset. Don't get all happy either. He don't want you neither. Like, he didn't talk like that, but he was getting like, he started yelling at them. And he was just going off on them, and he stormed out. I was like, but Dev, no one cares about you.
No.
Josh don't want you. That awkward almost kid. She don't want you like that. I'm like, nobody cares. Like, hello.
Yeah, please let this be like the ticket for him to leave the show. It'd be great. Just like he turns into total weirdo, and Sonny says, let's just send you to boarding school. And we never really mention him again. They
should have made him older Spencer. I love Nicholas Betchel, but he's busy. And that's the thing, is like he gets so much work, and Spencer should be Joss's age. I mean, they used to have their little, parties and stuff with their little children dangerous liaisons. It was adorable. But Dev should have been Spencer, so either right that wrong or find something else for him to do, because that was weird. Because I love me some Trina and Joss. Like, they're adorable. And Cameron is a mini Jonathan Jackson. So I'm like, I love it. Yes.
I agree with all that. I agree with that.
I feel like the frustrating thing is just like the nature of the premise relationship of Dev and Jocelyn, that he's, Sonny's nephew, supposedly. And I just feel like that adds too many weird complications to that relationship. So to have Dev feeling this way about Jocelyn, it's not really going to happen. Dev is, Jocelyn said, for a second I did, but I moved past that. And Dev's like, no. I just
feel like said, you're like my brother. You're like my brother. So I don't be like, I don't think of you that way. I mean, that makes sense to me in the household. Makes sense.
I mean, you see the way Julian and Ava interact with one another. That is confusing on this show.
they have chemistry, and they're siblings. I'm like, they have chemistry. I was like, I shouldn't be feeling that way about them. I do.
Yeah. I know they have a kid out there somewhere, and for the love of God, make it Dave Franco.
Dave Franco.
Now, Jen and Amanda are being quiet because they're really Dev fans. I can tell.
We feel. Well, go ahead. I was like,
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I kind of feel the same. It's like they had a great opportunity to do something and just did nothing. And so it's like, okay, so why is he here? You know,
I think they're just waiting for him to be old enough to put him in the organization for something.
Well, great.
So in the chat room brought that up. They said they Dev will go to Cyrus.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Follow his dad.
He's
Follow his
bitter.
dad over there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not be working for me, like, but actually working for him, like going into there, and then that complicates Brando. Maybe, I mean, of course, we're writing a storyline. It sounds great.
Yeah.
They're thinking that. Yeah. But I'm saying they could complicate Brando's because Brando and they were bonding here and there, talking about girls and stuff. And so it'd be interesting if he sees Dev in the organization going, wait a minute, this is not what's supposed to happen. Like, and try, I mean, if General Hospital was that good, it'd be a wonderful storyline to do. We saw speaking of a couple that I like, we saw a piece of them together. Robert and Olivia.
Yeah.
We had a little scene with them and Don taking by. I want them to have an affair. I'm ready. Do it.
It would make Lisa's day, and I'm all for it. I'm all for living your dreams. She loves Tristan Rogers, and I get it 100%. They are adorable as much as I love Ned, especially now that we've let Ned be more Quartermain and like his mother and grandfather. That's fun. I love it, and I want them to stay together. But let's let Olivia have some fun too.
I'm loving the Monica and Ned scenes. They're the hilarious things on earth. She pulls no punches and just tells like it is. Very Quartermain of them. I love it. But I just started going looking at Robert and Olivia going, there is chemistry there. So I'm like, just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Because Ned's being dumb and not saying, as long as he doesn't say anything, it's gonna come out, folks. We all know it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. They talk so loud in that house, first of all, so like it's gonna come out.
Oh yeah, and Brooklyn knows, and then we have drunk Alexis. Like, who knows what? Because she's like, I won't say anything, and it's like, Alexis, I love you. That's why when you're drunk and running your mouth, you're the best. You're telling your daughter all of what we've all wanted to say to her for years.
Mm-hmm. Very, 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 very true. And also, time of death for me. This time is also November 15th at 7:07 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is for you, Lucretia.
Oh.
For the first time.
I knew it.
And Frizz fans hate me.
Yep.
They know I hate them. So Frizz fans out there, you're gonna get this from me. For the first time in my life, I actually felt something for them this week.
Oh. Here's the thing, James. I love Frizz, but I'm not the biggest fan of Frizz fans either, besides myself. Because here's the thing is, and this is my little soapbox, we'll call it that, is that I love Frizz. I think they're a great couple. We've had them forever, but we've had a lot of story for them, whether it was being involved with the Nicholas and Ava stuff or this tumor story now. But yet all I see on Twitter is nothing is perfect. Oh, how dare they do this? It's like, oh my God, we have a story, and this couple has never cheated on one another. They've never really wavered. They've had these adventures. They screwed with Nicholas and Ava back, but then they were the bigger people. Oh my God. Oh my God. They were the bigger people. How dare they? That's not interesting. Oh, wait, it's way more interesting. And then now we have this tumor to deal with. And I like that they involved Terry, and remembered she was an oncologist and Eliz's friend. We had that. And I like that we're having Franco have these conversations with other people, and just because he's scared. It 100% makes sense. Everything about it, and it gives them story. And I loved Liz's reaction of like, even though that's her friend, she's like, second opinion, she's lying. Because that's what a human would do. I don't know why people are confused by these human reactions with Liz and Franco. But yeah, even you were moved, James. This is a good story. And Franco's not going to go kill her again. But if he does, I got a few people he could knock off. But
I know. I was moved. I was actually moved a little bit. I said, oh, "Okay," and I was looking at Elizabeth going, "This must be really tough." And Scotty, and all of them. Yes. This whole thing of like when he talked to Jason, it was like, "You need to kill me." Like you.
Yeah, and that was a good scene. But Jason talking to Sonny about this and being like, "Franco's a psycho." It's like, this is hysterical. Because I remember one of my favorite things, besides the fact that Franco gets to raise Jake, on the show is that he was like, I had a brain tumor. What's your excuse, Jason? Oh no, but Jason, I get to be on the moral high ground. I'm a killer for hire.
Yeah.
You know, dude.
Exactly. I love that show. No, I completely was just like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
It's just interesting to give them for the tumor to come back, but it gives them again, gives them story. They can actually, it's kind of an internal thing. And because Roger Howard's such a great actor, I love the actor. So for me, I always Todd, whatever he played Paul Ryan on Absolute Time. I love his acting, but I was never a big fan of the coupling. But this week was the first time I felt a little something. Frank?
No, I mean the storylines. Okay, what I did, the things that were frustrating me last week is that they just did Franco not wanting to say anything to Elizabeth. I'm glad that was rectified sooner rather than later, because I think these are the scenes I'd rather see out of that than just, Franco, like, I can't tell Elizabeth what's really happening to me. I can't do that to her. So I'm glad that they skated by that. I'll be curious to see where direction they go with this, whether they treat it real like Oscar's storyline, or more if it's just, we're teasing the danger of Dark Franco coming back, or as I saw on online speculation that they could get rid of Franco, kill him off, and then still keep Roger back and bring back Todd Manning instead, which I would mind that iteration if they went that route.
Either. Ladies, what do you guys think?
I love Franco though, because he's Scotty's kid. Don't kill Scotty's kids.
Well, and where's Serena?
Yeah.
Right.
Like the only one, or she's not even around, but the only one that's still.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
I feel like there be. I mean, I guess they don't do enough with Scotty, but there's definitely Serena as a legacy character. There is stuff that could be done with that character, for sure, in present day Port Charles.
See, but if they bring back Todd Manning, then they would have to address, because I liked him and Carla.
Oh yeah. Laura Wright and Roger had such
so
chemistry.
good.
Yeah.
And like, I love John McBain and Sam, but it's like,
Or Anna and McBain was better than Anna and Finn. Yeah.
but they, we never ended those stories. So like, if Todd Manning just came back to Port Charles, how are we just gonna? Oh yeah, hi. Remember, I never showed up for dinner that night, and now here I am, 5 years back.
No, that's true. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'd still take it. Because Franco, I don't know. There's not much for this character for me, because brain tumor sliding towards Dark Franco or not. I mean, there's just, I don't know. I personally, I'm not interested in Franco's domestic adventures. So.
You don't love to be petty and enjoy that Franco gets to raise Jake? That's the best part of General Hospital, besides, Nicholas Valentine.
I just want to mention in the chat room, we have 47 people watching us live. That's the most we've ever had live on JLJ.
Because of Shannon and Amanda. So Shannon and Amanda.
Come on. It's not us. It's not us. Thank you, Shannon. You brought them on to us. They don't care about
Your 54 bump. That's what we got.
Yeah, 54 bump. That's right. I'm like, wow. I'm like, we usually have around 30, 31, 32. We got 40. Well, 40 was 47. Wow. Okay. I'm like, hit that like button, people. Come on. It helps us. It always helps us.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's literally it's over an hour. Okay, kids, we're ending the show. We can talk for over an hour now, so we're at the end of the show now. But I think we actually covered everything. Even Peter and Maxie, they're fine. Blah blah. Okay, we're done. That's good. We did it. We totally did it. I don't care about them. So, folks, Amanda and Shannon, thank you for being on the show with us. You're welcome back anytime. Welcome back anytime.
Thank you. This is so much fun.
We're crazy. We know we're crazy. But we'd love to. We can come on anytime. Anytime you want to come back on. We talk about this every week. Tell folks where they can find your podcast. Tell them everywhere you can find it, what it can do, where everything. Tell them.
So we have a website, pier54podcast.com. We do have merchandise for, sometimes we say ridiculous things and they wind up on t-shirts or coffee mugs or something. We are actually in the middle of switching platforms, but we are on like Apple Podcasts, iTunes. Well, yeah, that's Apple Podcasts.
Everybody the same thing, right?
It's past 10 here.
Yeah, I know. It's late for you guys. Yes.
Google Podcasts, pretty much anywhere that you can find podcasts. Just look for Pier 54, a General Hospital fan podcast. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I think that's it.
Yeah, you're everywhere.
It'll be in the description, folks. I'll put their .com in the description. So you can
we release 2 episodes a week. So on Monday, we do our recap because we know not everyone gets to watch the show daily and live, so we give people the weekend to catch up, and then we release Monday morning. That way, you get caught up before you start the week. And then Thursday is when we do the Port Charles 411, and we've either done interviews from either current or past cast members. We just recapped Robin's Diary, the book, last week.
I saw that. Yeah.
We play board games. We try to keep it fun. We dig deep into, so like this Thursday, we're going to talk about Karen Wexler and her drug connection because of how Sunny mentioned it. So many times people are like, well, what the heck does that mean? So we like to do history lessons and stuff like that. So.
Oh, and we get some hot Jagger talk. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if we have to, we're happy to cover all of that footage. Thank you.
I want to do a shout out to one of my actors, Billy 916 Corey. He plays Santa Claus Jr. on my series, Claus the Series.
Mhm.
Hello, Santa Claus Jr. Sorry for CJ. Yes, I want to make sure he's in the chat room. Hello, you guys. But no, thank you. So everybody, please tune into our podcast. I will put the little link on there so you can actually go and check this stuff
Thank
out
you.
and see what's going on. It's our pleasure. Lucretia Lyon, where can they do your thing? Where can they find you?
Well, since I'm Lucretia Lyon, guys, you can always find me at LACRETIALYON anywhere on the internet, since there is only one. And I do a soap podcast other than this one as well. It's Believe in Soap Operas. But I'll be doing a soap chat tomorrow live on the Stereo app. So if you have the Stereo app and you want to see avatars talk about this stuff, me and Benjamin Bryant from another one of James's things, Forever and a Day, are going to talk live at 3 p.m. Central Time on the Stereo app about all of them. So I think we're going to get into all 4 soaps a little bit because he watches Bold and I watch all the other 3.
Yeah. You're not watching the crazy mannequin talking and demonic man.
I tune in a little bit for that because Thomas is one of the few characters I like on that show, and I think this is funny.
It's something else. Okay.
Yeah.
Frank Moran, my friend, where can they find you if they're so inclined?
But they won't be inclined, and I don't blame them. But first off, Shannon, Amanda, real quick, what's your feelings on the J-Sam music?
Music? Like
Frank-
their song?
Yes.
It
It's
makes
garbage,
Frank
right?
cry.
It's garbage, right? Tell me it's garbage.
I don't know. I feel like I'm so used to it by now that I don't think I have. Although, did you notice, though, they actually gave Michael and Willow a song this week?
Ugh.
Good.
Yep.
Sorry, back to that.
Comes down to that. Comes down to all that stuff. All right. Well, now the Pure 54 podcast is not one of my favorites.
Shady Sunday.
Find me on Twitter and Instagram at HappyGoJackie.
So here in JLJ Media, again, we have all the soaps besides Days. They're on YouTube. They're on the social media apps. They're everywhere. You can just watch them, listen to them, share them with everybody. Thanks to all the Facebook groups that we share them with them. Thank you so much. GH fans, you guys are the best. You are making this show the #1 soap show of all the soap shows that we do here. You guys show up every week, and the numbers are not lying. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate that very much. We got many choices. We got many choices in podcasts, and in fact, we're glad you guys are stopping by here and watching this one. Also, I have GH Dirty Deeds, which is my other show that me and Lucretia started years ago. I started doing that again, and this week it's on Julie and Jerome. We all know why. So that'll be out on Friday with my Bone Beautiful Rewind, which I do on Fridays also. So talking about crazy mannequins and things like that. But you can find me. We're all James Lott Jr. Sold at James Lott Jr. on all social media platforms. I mean, everywhere. Even on TikTok, folks. I'm on TikTok. You can follow me everywhere. JLJ Media has a Christmas schedule. You can go online and see it anywhere at JLJ Media. I have over 30 shows happening from November to January. Christmas theme. We are the new Hallmark channel without all the pictures. So we're going to do that. Everything from Forever and a Day to Mistletoe Road to Claus the Series to the crossover Christmas special. I have all kinds of stuff happening. Even to my Darth Vader Christmas special. I have all kinds of stuff happening. Go ahead and make sure you subscribe to this channel, JLJ Media. There's a little button down here somewhere with a bell next to it. Hit both of those so you can know what's going on here and see all the soapy goodness and other goodness we have on this platform. And thank you so much. Everyone, please be safe. I know it's crazy out there in many ways. Wear a mask. I don't care. Just wear a mask. I want to get back to my life. Please wear a mask. And wash your hands and surfaces. Always wash the surfaces. Wipe them all down. Make us happy. And for Baby Yoda, take care of each other. We'll see you next time.
I feel so bad. I always start the intros and the outros. So
Why do you feel bad? I just let you do that, and then we
I
roll from
know.
there.
I know.
It's our organization that's not organized.
Exactly.
There you go. So no, that was awesome. Like I said, I love just hearing other people's perspectives and knowing that we're not crazy in our thoughts, and just hearing all the different, I don't know, storylines and twists. They were asking questions that we didn't think of. We had fans, not that we don't know we have fans, but fans write in, which I was not expecting.
No, I mean, who knew? Next time we'll be prepared with the General Hospital board game. Maybe if they get it, we can figure out. Remember we said
How
that we
to
need
play.
to figure out how to play
Yes.
online virtually with other people.
Right?
I mean, people do that with chess, right? They like play over the
Right.
phone, and this was before the internet, guys. But they would play over the phone where they would move each other's.
I feel like if we
pieces.
just sent them the cards with the information, you could play that way, and we could read it to them. They don't even need their own copies.
Oh, yeah, we could do that too.
Yeah. Look at that.
Okay. That sounds like so much fun. Maybe we can do that with some of our fans too.
Yeah.
Oh, there
There
you
has to
go.
be a way
Look
to
at that.
pitch that. Look at that. Creativity coming to us.
So we've already been talking with them about doing something else. So have some ideas going back and forth. So this will definitely not be the last time that we
Collaborate.
collaborate. Thank you. I'm like, what is that word? Collaborate with these awesome people. And we also want to talk to you. So we did kind of take a little bit of a break from the fan of the month. I think we just need to switch it to be a General Hospital fan spotlight
That
because it's like in quarantine, everyone had all the time in the world. So we just had like one right after another. And
Yep.
then when things opened up, and I mean, they're not.
People had to get halfway back to their real lives. So
Yeah. So, if you just want to sit and talk General Hospital with us on Zoom and want to be featured on our show, our only rules are no swearing, no ship wars, and no spoilers. So,
easy enough.
yeah. And I mean, we can complain about the characters and the writing of the characters. And it's not like we're bashing the writers either. We're just like, seriously, guys.
Sometimes they don't give us enough credit, and that's what we're
Yes.
pointing out.
Exactly. But we want to talk to you. So go on our website, peer54podcast.com, and say that you want to be fan of the month. We hope that you have a happy Thanksgiving, and join us on Monday as we recap this week's shows.
Have a good weekend.
And we'll meet you at the pier.
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed today's show, we invite you to go to peer54podcast.com to subscribe on your favorite platform. Don't forget to leave us a review.
And you can also follow us on many social media channels. Just search for Peer 54 Podcast. Also, we are not perfect, so if there's something that we missed or messed up, just let us know by emailing us at peer54podcast@gmail.com.